Welcome to Rangers Wrap-Up on the Rangers Network. Smithson Valley a win tonight over Canyon, 52-33. Joining us now is senior quarterback Levi Williams. 3 touchdown runs for the Rangers tonight, 2 of them coming on back-to-back plays. One of them a 20-yarder, the other one from 65 yards out. Levi, let's start there. The big touchdown runs for you. What do you recall seeing on those plays?
We did a draw play, and the O-line executed perfectly. We spread out. We were spreading them out with a little pass fake on the outside, and the backers went out, and it was just green grass, so I just took off running.
The offense had a tough time getting into a rhythm the first 3 games of the season. Why was tonight different, scoring 52 points?
I think we just came in to practice with a different attitude. I think that we had our best practices that we've ever had this season, and we just executed.
Now, I relayed the 3 touchdown runs you had. You also threw 2 touchdown passes, one of them towards the end of the first half to Jeremiah Gilliam, the other one to Ethan Sill, who hadn't played receiver up until this game tonight. Take us back to the touchdown pass to Sill in particular on what was 3rd and goal from the 14.
It was just one-on-one, and he just had to make a play, and I just put the ball up there so we could make a play, and he did it. So
I'm sure the team would like the record to be better than it is right now, 1-3, but the one comes going into the bye week before you play East Central. In terms of momentum, what does this win do for you going into the bye?
We're just going to take this momentum and drive it straight through the bye week. We're going to get better every single day, and we're going to practice harder than we ever have to our next game.
All right, Levi, congrats on the win, and we'll see you at East Central in 2 weeks.
All right, thank you.
Again, Smithson Valley senior quarterback Levi Williams joining us here in the Rangers Wrap-Up. Up next, we'll visit with Smithson Valley head coach Larry Hill here in the Rangers Network.
Chicken Express is the place for legendary chicken tenders, the freshest sides, and the best sweet tea in Texas, Chicken E Sweet Tea. Let's give a big thank you to the Brown family for supporting all the high schools in the area for over a decade. Dine in, drive up, or drive through. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Back on Rangers Wrap-Up, Smithson Valley win tonight over Canyon in 26-6A action, 52-33. Now joined by Rangers head coach Larry Hill. Coach, you brought this up during the telecast earlier tonight that getting out to the lead early, get your first lead of the season, was able to give you a chance to dictate tempo, pace of the game. Just how important was that early on in the game?
Well, I think it's twofold. You know, it gives us confidence. Like you said, we've had some 3 tough games that have gone down to the last possession, but we're swimming upstream most of those games, you know, and to put them on the defensive a little bit, to gain some confidence for ourselves and then make them have to do a little comeback. So it was important, although we never pulled away a whole lot until, you know, in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Now, we visited earlier with your quarterback, Levi Williams, arguably his best game this season, 3 touchdown runs, 2 touchdown passes. How much of a rhythm did he appear to be in this evening?
Well, I thought, you know, he was outstanding. Maybe the difference in the ball game. Obviously, we did some things well in a lot of areas, but I think the best thing that he did, and our offense in general did, I thought we played extremely well on first down. Whether he was making a throw on first down or us running the football or maybe him running on first down, kept us in those 2nd and shorts, 3rd and shorts, a whole lot, you know, more manageable. And then when we had to have some things, I thought he really stepped up. A lot of 3rd down conversions, dropped the fade ball in the corner of the end zone about as pretty as a picture, and then, you know, busted the quarterback draw for 60 or 70, you know, and really I felt like that was the turning point of the game.
A few wrinkles in terms of personnel for you this evening. We saw a lot of Jacob Fortone for you in the backfield, which we hadn't all year long. Ethan Sill plays wide receiver. We spoke with Levi about that. How big were their contributions?
Well, I thought Jacob was outstanding. He was probably the unsung hero of the night. He's so versatile. He can play our blocking back. He can play our extra halfback. He can play our running back. And through some injuries and some other things that we did tonight, he did all of those things and did them extremely well. Very tough runner, very elusive, very difficult to bring down. Still did his job blocking the, you know. So I thought he was a big key in the game, and I want to throw kudos to him.
Every week I ask you for your keys to the game, and one of the emphasis you always put on is special teams. You got to win the kicking game tonight. Arguably, you did that. How big does special teams come through for you this evening?
Well, there's several plays that stick out. Of course, the block punt that give us a short field. Obviously, Trey Witcher got a piece of that. We had a couple of big kickoff returns and then recovered their squib kicks. And then our kickoff coverage, of course, we didn't have to cover much. Mason keeps kicking the ball out of the end zone, so they never get a chance to return it. They've got a long field because of the strength and of his leg and his ability, and you know, and thought we had a pretty good return or two. So field position matters, and kicking game creates field position really like no other. That and lack of turnovers. You don't turn the ball over and give them the short field, Okay, we'll punt. Well, what do you reel off? About a 60, 70-yard punt and pinned them deep. So it might have been one of the big keys of the game as well.
How significant is it to take a win into the bye week?
Well, it is. It is important. Momentum's such a fickle thing. And, if you really think about it, if we had won 3 in a row, including the district opener last week, but lost tonight, we would still be 1-1 in district, just like we are right now. But we have 2 weeks to gnaw on it. And but really, we would be no further ahead or behind than we are right now. We've had disappointing finishes, go down to the last possession, can't close the deal, but then we win tonight. Well, we're still 1-1, which is the exact scenario that I just described. So of the two, that's better. And we got a long way to go. It is 26-6A. But like I told our players, you win tonight, 4 teams lose. You win a game up on 4 teams. That's the way it's going to be for the next 5 weeks. And so heck with last week to heck with 2 weeks from now, win tonight, and that's what we did.
All right, Coach. Well, the alma mater is next. We'll see you in 2 weeks at East Central.
Okay, Brant. Thank you.
And for more Smithson Valley football, be sure to tune in later this week for Inside Rangers football as we talk with Coach Hill about the win over the Cougars and look ahead to the game coming up against East Central. For Smithson Valley head coach Larry Hill, I'm Brain Freeman. This has been the Rangers Wrap-Up on RangersNetwork.com.